It's really, really interesting how different the market judged two different shares, AMD and Google, for example. 4 weeks ago, we had an analysis about those two shares. And in the meantime, again, different developments, up and down. Why and how could the trend follower participate about that? Let's have a look at those two shares. We want to start with AMD. And as we talked about 4 weeks ago, we were here and they said a big sharp decrease of the price after the numbers about the earnings here. And a really a little bit crash down. But as you can see right now, where is the price? Again, higher than before the earnings. And that's really, really interesting. So how we could participate? My question 4 weeks ago was, what will follow? Okay, we had a downtrend and the probability, not the guarantee, very important, the probability was that we see a continuation of this downtrend. But not at all. Not at all. We saw a correction with a small uptrend. And this uptrend didn't continue also. And finally, now we can see the downtrend is broken again. But the small uptrend was broken also. So how we could participate right now? To be honest, not really. There was a couple, maybe 1 or 2 losses you had as a trend follower here when you tried to go short. For example, when you tried to use this kind of resistance to go short and speculate on a trend continuation, then maybe that was a little bit money. And it was good to trail a stop loss maybe into the profit zone so you could not lose money. Because when you see big support here, it's a good thing to have a good trade management and trail a stop into the profit. So this is a perfect example not to judge the share as itself, but to realize and to recognize we just talk about probabilities and not guarantees. And that's the reason why there are 2 other interesting and very crucial parts in trading, my money management and my trade management, because as a trader, not investor. As an investor, you are still long in AMD since years maybe, but it's all-time high in AMD share also. But as a trader, you just follow the rules of your probability. So now we stay high, we are higher than before the earnings. And I guess everything is going up to an all-time high, the markets and different shares too. Yeah, what should we do now with AMD? Actually, not buying because it's already an all-time high. A trader will never buy and does not buy into the move. He wants to buy when the price is going into the correction. So the good point is, and this should be interesting, how can we do this with AMD? When the price is coming back, maybe make a retest of this support zone around about $180, 181, 82. Then you see a turnaround, and then maybe it's again a next buy option here from AMD. Google is exactly a difference, is exactly the opposite direction, because as you can see, we had this and 31 earnings, and a breakthrough and broke the uptrend before and created a new downtrend. And you see where we are. AMD all-time high, Google is going down and had a low in the last days, $135. And it's a clear and brutal clear downtrend. How you could participate in the meantime as a trend follower? Really simple, just always follow the trend. From trend number 2 down after the earnings, a test of the lower side. When you see it's not working, maybe you had a small loss here. It's okay. Or you trailed the stop loss in profit because you had a trend continuation. Then of course it was not a loss. So on the upper side, you could participate from a small push up from trend number 2 into 3. And when you see it's not going higher, it's the job of a trader to protect the money and maybe trail the stop loss from the 0.3 into the profit, and you didn't lose money. But then, that's why we talk about probabilities. Never miss a signal. It doesn't matter it's going up or down. It's not my job to judge the share. My job is to trade the share. It doesn't matter which direction the trend is going. So, trend number 2. Look, price is not going higher. Trend continuation, entry and down. Stop loss maybe here, and then your stop loss is right near here, and you have a profit of 3.5% during a couple of days. Or after we saw the breakthrough, trailing stop into the profit to protect the money, then you get out here, re-entry, and then the trend is working. You see? That's why I insist all the time to learn trend following, that you know what you do at the right edge of the chart. And that's the reason why I offer you our special flash sale. Take your chance to generate big profits with our trend following system. You get it on my homepage, dowhow-trading.com. On the right here on this button, flash sale, and you get really a great offer as my gift for you for 2024 to learn how to trade with trend following. I hope you took something for yourself and your trading, and maybe see each other in the next video. I wish you now a lovely Friday, a wonderful weekend, and as always, have courage and be kind, and may the force of the logic be with you. See you. Bye-bye.